I don't see anyone around. Whoever it was must have taken off already. Okay, let's find your dad before he hurts anybody else. Oh my God. Like the pulse is strong. Looks like she's been shot. I think I know her. I've seen her in pictures. I think this is my Aunt Billy. She works for the ISA, right? I need an ambulance at the Demare Mausoleum. Billy. Billy, can you hear me? Billy. Who did this to you?
Pamela Van Dam. Are you sure you don't want me to go with you?
No way. Billy might have neutralized Pamela, but I'm not taking any chances. Not with you.
You? Please be careful.
I'm sorry, Doc. You don't know how many times I wanted to tell you what was going on.
Well, how could you? Pamela had you under 24-hour surveillance. I'm just so glad that Billy had your back.
I couldn't have done it without her.
Oh, hey, Dad. Hey, come on. How's Billy?
Billy, what do you mean?
She was just brought to the hospital.
What?
Yeah, she was shot. Unconscious when we found her.
Oh, my God.
What are you talking about? She just texted me. She said she neutralized Pamela.
Well, maybe somebody at the agency did it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but who?
My guess is you.
May I?
I need to find Billy and talk to her.
Talk to her or finish her off.
Doc, can you help me here?
Yes, I will explain. Okay. I can understand, after all that you've been through, why you would jump to conclusions about John being to blame.
Because he is to blame. Marlene, he's poisoning his best friend. He threatened to kill me and his son. Okay, you know what? Let's just hear her out.
I know this has been a frightening ordeal for both of you. But I think when you understand what's going on, you'll also understand John's motivation.
How do you justify poisoning your best friend?
Can we just give him a chance to explain?
Why? Why do we? I don't want to give him a chance.
Please. For me.
We gotta get to Joey.
Joey?
Why? What happened?
What did Billy have to say?
Apparently, Pamela couldn't get to Steve, so she's going after his son.
I so hoped you'd come.
All right, Stu. Thanks for the update. Yeah, I'll be in touch. All right, that's my guy that's looking after Joey. Except Joey's fine. Security arrangements Billy put in place haven't even been touched.
Maybe Pamela hadn't gotten to him yet.
Yeah. I told him to be on the lookout.
What's going on?
Doesn't make sense. Pamela would have known that we had security for Joey, and that security would have been increased if there was a new threat.
There is no way you could have freed these guys and gotten back here this quickly.
No. They weren't freed, actually. They were in the ambulance with Billy.
Billy? What happened?
Billy said that Pamela was going after Steve's son, right?
Yeah.
She didn't specify Joey.
What?
Oh, my God, she's talking about Trip.
Bear in mind,
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, just, catching my breath. I never, thanked you for saving me at the mausoleum.
Well, you saved me too. Even if we never were in any real danger.
Yeah. I mean, neither of us knew that at the time. Still, though, the fact that you're willing to risk your life to save mine is something that I'll never forget.
Trip, listen, it's Kayla. I just wanted to let you know that your dad is doing much better. And could you just call me when you get this message, please? I know it's late, but it doesn't matter what time, okay? Thanks. He's not answering.
well, maybe he's sleeping. Maybe he's got the ringer turned off.
Better to be safe. Hey, Paul. Let's head on over to the loft. Make sure Trip's safe. Let's go.
Wait, Paul, what if you walk in and do a trap?
What's the chance we've got to take?
You know, Steve would want to know that his boss might be going after his son. But I just can't bring myself to go in there and tell him.
I wouldn't. Steve knows that John is going to take care of Joey. And he also knows that he'll take care of Trip.
I'm sure you're right. And if Steve has any idea what's going on out here, there's no way he is staying in that bed.
No, and he needs to stay in there and get well.
You're right. Thank you.
For what?
For always being the voice of reason and showing me, reminding me what's important.
Wow. Funny. That's what you do for me. Go take care of your husband, okay? That's the most important thing you do, and you're the best at it.
That's what Steve tells me. Are you sure John can handle this?
Not a doubt about it.
Okay. Well, I better get in there.
Okay, I'll let you know if anything changes.
Yeah. Thanks.
Well, you did an excellent job of convincing Kayla that everything is going to be okay, but I can tell that you're worried.
Well, I'm married to a man who is always determined to do the right thing no matter what the risk to himself. So, yeah, I'm always worried. Thank you. Please sit. I'm so sorry for what you've been through. I know that you're still shaken up.
I'll be okay. You know, it's kind of ironic. I thought now that I have some perspective and, you know, I thought that my life in Memphis and everything that went on with Susan was crazy, but some of the stuff that has happened since my new old family has found me is giving a new meaning to the word dysfunctional.
Really? You think it's too much?
No, not at all. Just maybe that one time when Sammy decided to reenact my murder.
Yeah, that was too much. I agree.
Honestly, between that and this new drama, there's no wonder that I still have a memory block.
You know, if you want to work on sorting that out, I'm glad to help you.
Thank you. I know. And to be honest, talking to you right now is helping. It's helping calm me down. I think you have that effect on me.
Well, I'm glad.
Maybe it's because you're in my corner. You know, you're looking out for me. Maybe it's because we're related.
Yeah. And I appreciate you being in my corner, too. John told me that that you were willing to risk your life, keep me safe from him.
Well, you know, I had a chance to play detective, but I think I got a little more intrigue than I bargained for.
And I'm glad that Paul was there to make sure that you were safe.
Me too. Me too. I kind of understand what you're talking about caring for someone who would risk their own life to help somebody else. Paul is, he's definitely following in his father's footsteps.